the creators of Crusader Kings 3 shared their thoughts on improving artificial intelligence. One of the most difficult stages in the development of any game, and not just strategy, is to create a good artificial intelligence that can withstand real players. I want it to be challenging, but in turn it doesn't spoil all the fun of the game. In the summer, the creators worked on AI in the field of economics and diplomacy, but the studio completely forgot about military operations, and in those days, the Middle Ages, literally every dispute led to such a development of events. To make it fun for players to play, and this feeling remains for a long period of time, you need to create an AI that can challenge, will not be stronger than you several times, and of course will not be weaker. In terms of war, the developers redesigned Mongolia. As we know from the current history, the Mongols were quite dangerous, especially for the Slavs, but in Crusader Kings 3 for some reason this nation is not so strong, and after a few hundred years you are no longer afraid of it. Right now, the AI doesn't like to use torture and tyranny to achieve its goals in diplomacy, but with the next update, it will finally be able to use torture against other players. Of course, the methods depend on the type of person. The collapse of one kingdom means only one thing: the formation of a new empire. Yes, the AI will be able to build an entire empire, in the event of the collapse of the kingdoms. Bots will try to develop the economy of the state at the level of the player, but the development will be strongly influenced by the type of personality and character of the ruler. I was also taught how to build buildings correctly in their regions in order to benefit from this, and not vice versa. AI has 3 stages of economic development. Previously, capital development. The AI will try to build up its capital as much as possible to make a profit. AI focuses on building, rather than investing and improving existing buildings. Domain development. In this case, the AI starts developing counties in its domain, building new buildings there, and sometimes investing in existing ones. Later, economic development. The AI will carefully develop its kingdom. In particular, the development is strongly influenced by the archetype of the ruler. Some will be independent, while others will want to have a couple of strong allies.